Hey everybody, I'm AdamHarry with
JayArr.
We're from BoLS, and we're back with the Flesh Eater Quartz goodies from Games Workshop. I'm pretty excited.
That is a Flesh Eater noise.
That is a Flesh Eater noise. We've got the Endless Spells, we've got their unique piece of terrain, the Flesh Eater Quartz Charnel Throne, and of course, Death Battletome Flesh Eater Quartz.
Yeah.
Let's start with the Endless Spells.
All right. There are 3 endless spells in here. There's the Corpse Mare Stampede, the Chalice of Shorin, and the Cadaverous Barricade. Each one of these is a powerful new endless spell. Interestingly enough, there's only one predatory spell, so only one that moves around, and that's the Corpse Stampede. The others are like little terrain buffs that you can put out, and they're really cool. I was just checking out how they worked. Here we have your instructions. It's in black and white. You can see it all kind of
seems
fits together.
appropriate for the undead. I don't know.
It really does. It really does. And then of course you get their rules. So here they are.
Yep. Cool.
All right. Here, man. It's only 2 sprues. Wow, they're really packing them in there.
It's very efficient.
And you can see there are 5 horses in the Corpse Mare Stampede. The Grail is in a surprising number of pieces spread out, but I guess it's to really hide those joins and seams.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the Cadaverous Barricade looks to be the simplest of them all, with just like the 2 big parts of the barricade there, and then the 4 bits. Pretty straightforward stuff. There's some really cool things.
I love the detail on the horses.
Yeah, especially.
A lot of the horses, especially the undead horses, are mostly skeletal horses or something like that. But I guess because these guys are Flesh Eater Quartz, the horses are a bit more. There's more meat on the bones.
Yeah, they're more zombie.
Yeah, they're less ethereal or less just bone horses, and they're more zombie horses.
They look like they would, crush through a charge or whatever.
Oh, crush your face. Next up, let's take a look at the Charnel Throne.
This is the unique terrain piece for the Flesh Eater Quartz. It's pretty cool.
What does this thing do real fast?
It gives you it gives you +1 bravery if you are within an inch of it, and it gives enemies -1 bravery while they're within an inch of it. And fun point, it lets your Abhorrent, Ghoul King, and the new Archregent, they can do their summon reinforcement abilities without spending a command point.
Very cool. And this one also looks pretty efficient and dense. It's got two big sprue things here. There's like the base where you're going to glue everything into. That's a pretty cool looking
throne. That is a real cool looking throne.
Yeah.
And I like that there's like a bone coat of arms on there.
Yeah, very cool. There's also some texture on the floor and the walls. I like the brick layout actually.
That's really, really nice looking.
Yeah, cool stuff.
Very cool.
All right, let's dive into the book. I think this is what we're all pretty stoked about here. The new Flesh Eater Quartz book, just like Legions of the Gash before it, and also the Night Haunts before that, or after that one.
Now this updates the Flesh Eater Quartz, and it does add a couple of new units. So let's take a look. And now I don't know if because I'm not that familiar with the Flesh Eater, so maybe you can help me out. But there are some new unit types, even if they're not new unit kits.
Yeah.
So. Like most Age of Sigmar battle tomes, this has got your lore on the kingdoms and then all the units. It's got your art miniature showcase and then of course your rules. This is an 88-page book, so it's slender, but packed full of ravening hordes of the undead.
Now it does cover the allegiance abilities, all that good stuff. The Path of Glory, if you are wanting to play Path of Glory, which we both actually really think is a great way to get into Age of Sigmar.
It's a fantastic way to do it.
And then finally all the War Scrolls here. And just looking it over, it does look like they've added some new units, even if they didn't add new kits. So if you are a old school undead player or a Flesh Eater Quartz player, you're going to want to double check your new unit stats because they probably got a tweak. And this book is all modernized too.
It is a modern Age of Sigmar army.
You also have War Scroll battalions to choose from now. So if you want to put your stuff together,
then like we won't go through all of them, but I was double checking some of these earlier, and like the units are buffed in a lot of places. So
compared to the Grand Alliance Death book he's talking about.
Yeah. So again, here's all the lore. They introduce the new Flesh Eater Quartz. There's new like heroes and counts and everything that they talk about in the lore, so you can kind of get the story. The art is amazing. Like I really like this kind of weird if the vampire counts or vampire guys are like the traditional Draculas, these are like the Nosferatu.
Yeah, but they're also ghoulish and zombie at the same time. They're this really cool infusion of all of the undead tropes into these beefy kind of undead bestial winged monster guys.
And the painting section has some really cool tips for tackling like the exposed musculature, which is one of the unique things on this.
And difficult to do well. I think.
It really is hard to do well.
Wow, hold up! I gotta show this off.
Okay,
if you want to do burnt flesh, it's got stuff on that. If you want to do pale skin or purple to black wings, that's a really helpful bit of information there. So lots of cool stuff. Even basing your models, tips on how to do that. If you want to do like the caked blood look and all that cool stuff. So
blood cake.
Blood cake. It's like blood sausage, but not even close.
We get to the allegiance abilities. You've got your battle traits, your overall like delusion. That's like their thing that happens every turn.
You can roll on the chart.
You got their command traits, artifacts of powers. You
spell lores.
And the lore of madness.
Ooh.
It's got some fun stuff, including a spell called Blood Feast, which that just sounds gross. But here's the new Charnel Throne.
Charnel Throne.
And then we'll go through the units. I just want to show off Path to Glory, of course.
Yep, Path to Glory. Gotta
Always
have that.
Fun. Gotta have that.
Make your warband. These are the War Scroll new battalions.
And then we have the new Abhorrent Archregent. This guy,
too.
Yeah. This guy is the one that comes in the Carrion Empire box. And he comes with his own little piece of terrain, and he's like a mutated. He's a ghoul king that's ruled for centuries upon centuries. And he
is actually a wizard too. I didn't realize he was a wizard.
No, he's a wizard.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a wizard. He has a spell called Ferocious Hunger, which lets you add your to the attacks characteristics of a unit. You add a D3 to a friendly flesh eater corpse nearby, so we can really beef them up. That seems to be like how these things go. One of their endless spells lets you add more models, like Plague Walker style. You know, it reminds me a lot of the Nurgle like wombo combo of I kill you, even if you kill me, we come back no matter who's slain. So that seems to be one kind of synergy that's in the books. And then of course they have some new. They have the
updated unit rules for a lot of the models that are already in existence. Again, the Flesh Eater Courts didn't get a ton of new model kits,
but they have new ways to build them,
like the Infernal Crypt Courtier compared to the Crypt Haunter.
To the Crypt Ghast Courtier. So there's 3 different Crypt dude characters, and then there's also like the horrors, the flayers, and the other stuff.
Terrorgeists have always been bad, and I think they're still like bad as in like I don't want to fight that bad, like Michael Jackson bad.
They changed the way their death shriek works. And then the Royal Zombie Dragon, of course, is Zombie Dragon.
Some bad dudes.
And you got your spells, your points, and that's pretty much it.
It's a pretty lean book, but it does fill out some of the gaps in the history and the lore of the Flesh Eater Courts. And I think this is actually going to be really good for Death as an allegiance, as a Grand Alliance overall, because it does add, it fills out these guys. These are kind of the fleshy undead. Yeah. The bestial fleshy undead versus the zombies or the ghosts or the vampires.
Or the vampires, and they're horrifying.
Pretty much. Well, that's pretty much all of the new fancy Flesh Eater Court goodness from Games Workshop. I'm AdamHarry.
I'm JayArr.
We're both from Bell Lost Souls.
Thanks for watching.
Click to subscribe. Check out more videos. And thanks for watching.